Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to another video. Now, you may be wondering, what's this video all about? Now, it's quite simple. Here we go redneck. Now, you may not know what that means, but it means making DIY rigs. Now, I'm not going to go too far into it because I do talk about it later in the video, but without any further ado, let's dive right in. Alright, so this is how it looks. It's not the worst thing, but like having my phone here, I'll have to adjust it as I go because right now I kind of have my phone leaning inward so I can't see the screen as much, but you know, as I use it more and more, I'll be able to adjust it and find the sweet spots. But for right now, it works great because now, like, I can't always see the screen like I said, but now I don't have to worry about having to carry both around separately. And it's a very, you know, DIY jerry rig kind of thing, but it works. So that's what we're really going for. Alright, now, you may be wondering what this little device is. Well, let me tell you about it. So, first, I'm going to take this off. So you may hear a little bit of sounds in the mic. There we go. So, what this does... Okay, this is going to look a little messy, especially when the mic's not facing me right now. So I'll tell you, then do it, just so we don't get lost. So, with my camera, as I told you guys, you know, I don't have the ability to plug my microphone directly into the camera to input it there. So I have been doing it over the editing software. But now, so I have something coming soon that will kind of upgrade some of my video styles. So I needed something to grow with it. And so the way that I do record video is I have my mic plugged into my phone and I'm running a MP3 app right now, so that way it creates an audio file, I lay it in through editing, and then it comes out as a video you guys know after I put it together. But with recording with my camera, it does become tricky sometimes in order to do this, as you know, I can't always carry the camera and my phone in the same hand very well. So that's where this little guy comes in. So I took a sheet, or not a sheet, but I took a length of aluminum, and so that's what this is. So it's lightweight, but it's also pretty sturdy. And so I filed down this center part. So, one sec, I'll show you the original length. So this is what it started out as. Now I know you guys saw this in the clip before, but you know, like, this had no holes or anything. So I showed you the equipment that I used. So I took a drill and I put 2 1/4-inch holes through it here and here. This is a 1/4-inch bolt with a 1/4-inch nut on top, behind, or not behind, but below this phone rig right here. And I filed all this down here, so that way it allows for tripods and that to go through, and I can still mount my camera on top. So that's why I did that. So now I can use the phone mount, put my phone in there. You know, there is a little bit of movement still because, like, while I was doing it, I broke the camera mount, but it works fine. Or not the camera mount, the phone mount, but it still works fine. So I do this, then the camera screws on here, and then once the camera's all set, this goes on the camera. So now I've basically built a DIY rig, so that way I am able to record using my camera in like one hand instead of having to have instead of having my phone awkwardly behind the camera so that I can hold it and have the mic on top and have everything set up. Now I've designed it so it's just one rig, and this is how I'll probably keep it for a while. I did file it down a bit more than I had it the other day just because I realized it wasn't even. But yeah, that's what this little setup is. And if you give me a second, I'll show you how it looks. Alright, now that we are done making this bad boy, and now that you guys got to see how it all works together, you may be wondering, why did you only do part of that whole transformation thing? Well, let me tell you. So I started off and I showed all the gear and everything on the desk because I wanted you guys to know what's kind of going on. But after that, it just became hard for me to kind of get it all set up so I'd be drilling and have the camera above it when I had to go back and forth and kind of size everything out between the tripod that I'm using right now and using that base plate and having the camera to see how it fits on and then keep moving on, as well as this part here took me a combined total of maybe 5 hours or something. It took me a long time to file this down because normally if you're lucky enough you'd get a sander and just woof, done. But here we live in the 1800s and I had to sit here filing at it for 3 hours or 4 or whatever. Either way, it took me a damn long time to file that thing. So I didn't think you'd just want a time lapse of me sitting here with a file just getting angry and all of that. But yeah, that's why I kind of started it and then dropped it, just because I didn't want to bore you guys with all of that. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. This is where I'm going to end off the video. So again, thank you for watching. If you want to, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below anything you want to see, anything you want to hear, anything you want to talk about. Feel free, comment that down below. And with that all being said, don't forget, don't party too hard, and I'll catch up with you guys again next time.